Ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for tonight's LifeLock.com 400 at the Chicagoland Speedway. For the fourth time this season, a rained-out qualifying session sets the field by owner's points, putting point leader and last week's winner, Rowdy Kyle Busch, alongside 2005 winner, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Row 2, Jeff Burton looks to start a new top 15 streak, and Concrete Carl Edwards is in a car completely covered with Office Depot employee signatures. Row 3, Jimmie Johnson has a nationwide series win here, and teammate Jeff Gordon won this race in 2006. In Row 4 is Chesterfield's Denny Hamlin, and Casey Kane nearly won here 4 years ago. Row 5, Matt Kenseth finished second here last season, and Agent Single 07, Clint Boyer, finished 10th. Row 6, the Biffmeister, Greg Biffle, was fastest in practice on Thursday, and the Rushville Rocket, soon-to-be owner-driver Tony Stewart, is the two-time and defending champion of this race. To Row 7, happy Kevin Harvick won the first two Sprint Cup events at the Chicagoland Speedway, and the amazing David Regan is there as well. Row 8, Brian Vickers is another driver looking to climb his way into the chase, and Mark Martin from Arkansas was last week's outside pole sitter. Back to Row 9, the Rocket Man 2003 winner Ryan Newman starts next to his Penske teammate Kurt Busch, your winner at Loudon. Row 10, it's Martin Truex Jr. from New Jersey, and Corpus Christi's Bobby Labonte is commemorating the 50th anniversary of owner Richard Petty's first NASCAR start. In the 11th row is the 28 of Travis Quapple, and the Juicy Fruit Dodge of Colombian Juan Pablo Montoya. Row 12, the Grape 38, David Gilliland had a strong run last week at Daytona before a late accident, and Joplin, Missouri's Jamie McMurray rolls off for the 24th position. Row 13, defending pole sitter Casey Mears starts alongside the master of disguise, Elliott Sadler. Row 14, the bright yellow fella, Daytona pole sitter Paul Menard starts alongside his car's former driver, the Napa Maniac, Michael Waltrip. Row 15, David REUTIMANN is there, and so is the Buckeye Bullet, Dave Blaney. In Row 16, independent campaigner Robbie Gordon races for Wrigley Field this week, and Georgia's Reed Sorensen finished 12th here last July. Row 17, sleek and swift is Regan Smith, and the Texas Twister, Michael McDowell. Row 18, Defiance, Ohio's Sam Hornish Jr. is there, next to Texas Terry Labonte and another commemorative Richard Petty paint job. Back to Row 19, it's awesome Bill Elliott in the Wood Brothers machine, and Scotty Riggs might find himself as Tony Stewart's teammate next season. The 20th row has the Silver Slinger, A.J. Allmendinger, and J.J. Yaley in the Hall of Fame Toyota. Row 21, Furniture Row Joe Nemechek won at the sister track in Kansas, and the threat from Joliet, Patrick Carpentier, starts to his outside. And in Row 22, all by himself, shotgun on the field, it's Jason Leffler in the second Haas Chevy. Missing the race this week are Tony Raines in the Front Row Motorsports machine, and the Fubar Dodge, driven this week by Johnny Sergeant Sauter. These two drivers were sent home after qualifying was rained out on Thursday. There's your field for the LifeLock.com 400 at the Chicagoland Speedway.